center fielder, Jason Hayward.
No, that missed. That's the ball.
First pitch,
One ball,
7-0.
no strikes.
Hey, you watching the same game up here? Look out, 1-1.
Batting second, second baseman, Ryan Sandberg.
Yeah.
Batting third, first baseman number 44, Anthony Rizzo. Leading off for the Tigers, second baseman, Lou Whitaker.
0-1's the count.
That missed. That's the ball. 1-1. Nope. Ball. 2-1. Three balls, one strike.
Batting second, the shortstop, Alan Trammell.
Nope.
Batting third, designated hitter, Kirk Gibson.
Ball.
Batting fourth, third baseman, Miguel Cabrera.
Ball. 1-0. Ball. Here. 2-1.
out for the Cubs, shortstop, Ernie Banks.
Strike.
1-2. Come on. No, ball. 2-2. Full count. He's up.
Batting fifth, left fielder, number 12.
Heat pop. Ball. 1-1.
Batting sixth, third baseman, number 17.
Let's go.
Batting seventh, catcher, Miguel Montero.
That missed. That's a ball.
Come on, Blue. That was a strike.
1-1. Two.
And summer's almost here. Temperatures are heating up. The kids are out of school. What better way to spend those summer nights than here at the ballpark with a 6 or 10 game mini plan? You'll save as much as 30% as compared to buying individual tickets alone. How's that for a summer savings? Visit any stadium ticket window for mini plan information.
Right. Go, soda. Come on, Tigers! Hot dog here, catch your dog here. Hot dog! Get your hot dog here. Yeah! Popcorn here.
Hey fans, a reminder that you can have your name in lights here at Comerica Park. Birthday or anniversary messages can be displayed on the Tigers scoreboard in left field, with proceeds benefiting the Detroit Tigers Foundation. For more information, visit tigers.com.
Hot dog! Let's go, Detroit! Peanuts! Ice cold beverages here. Hot day out there. Ice cold beverages. Go Tigers!
Fans, don't forget that our homestand continues right here tomorrow night with another contest versus these Chicago Cubs. Good seats are still available, but don't delay. Stop by any ticket window here at the ballpark on your way home, or visit us online at tigers.com. And we'll see you back here at Comerica Park. reminder while we have a break in the action, why not stretch those legs and take in the Tigers Walk of Fame? All throughout the main concourse of Comerica Park, guests can enjoy historical elements and memorabilia celebrating the Tigers' rich history from the 1880s through today. Take a trip through time. Visit the Tigers Walk of Fame.
Popcorn! Get the popcorn here! Ice cream now! Want some soda? Let's go, Tigers! Troy! Let's go, Tigers! Don't rush, kid!
Batting eighth, the right fielder, number 10, Andre Dawson.
Yeah! Strike two. No balls, 2 strikes.
Get your water here!
Leading off for the Tigers, catcher, Lance Parrish.
Wood!
Come on, Tigers! Here we go!
Out.
Batting sixth, first baseman, Will Bryant.
Hook! No balls, 2 strikes. Nope, ball. 1 and 2's the count. Ball. Count is full.
Here we go.
seventh, left fielder, Justin Upton.
How about the candy? Here we go. Here we go, Justin.
1-1.
Hey! You got him.
Oh no. That is.
Leading off for the Cubs, the designated hitter, Austin Jackson.
High school soft
Matt
drink.
Vasgersian welcoming you to another edition of Baseball on the Show. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasker.
Hello, everybody. I'm Steve Lyons, and this is MLB 15, the show. Hello, everybody. This is Steve Lyons.
Hi, everybody. This is Eric Karras. Welcome to MLB 15, the show. Hi, everybody. This is Eric Karras. Welcome to MLB 15.
And here's the first pitch. Third inning starts with a slider that's looked at here for ball one. And that one is swung on and lifted out to Revere in center field. And he puts it away for the first out. Jason Hayward will try it once more. He lined out to start the ball game. Now there's a changeup to start him out, but it drops low and away for ball one. Here it comes. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Two really close pitches to kick off this at-bat. Normally, this guy would be all over him, but he's shown some discipline here with two good takes.
Here he comes on 2-1. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
And he's got a little bit of work to do now to avoid that first walk.
Hayward takes as that pitch misses for ball four. He'll take the walk. Ryan Sandberg will stand in. He grounded out his first time. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike one. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now, 0-2. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
And the way this guy's pitching, you can bet these guys are thinking, hey, goodness, he's over in the other league. I'd hate to face him 3 or 4 times a year. Once is way too much.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one.
Yeah, the best way to neutralize this guy's power, just keep putting pitches right there.
He's set, now the pitch. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2. He's ready, now the pitch. Now a big swing as this is popped up, and I mean way up there toward the right side of the infield. Bryant is there, and the side is retired. So they pick up no runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Cubs lead it 1-0. Al Kaline makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3.
Right fielder, Al Kaline.
Now here's the first pitch. In on the hands a bit with the fastball. It's 1-0. The pitch. And here's his fastball for a called strike one, and he's hitting an even 90 on the gun. And now a pitch on the way. 1 and 2 as the changeup had him out in front there.
Boy, that is as close to unhittable as it gets.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2. This is hit sharply to the left side. But this will be speared at third, and that was self-defense all the way. 1 gone.
We're starting to see signs that he's about ready to break out of this slump he's been in. He won't get anything to show for it here, but this is a good swing and a hard-hit ball. Unfortunately, though, it's just right at somebody.
Here's Ben Revere as he will look at a first-pitch fastball for ball 1. 289 is the average coming in. No home runs as of yet, and 8 runs batted in. And now this is swung on and lifted in the air to left center. And he will make the play. 2 away now.
These are the types of balls where you worry about collisions out there. This ball's hit fairly sharply, almost exactly between the 2 outfielders, but this should always be the center fielder's ball if he can get to it. So he calls for it, and he puts it away.
In now, Lou Whitaker. As he'll pick on the first pitch and hit a ground ball towards second. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Pretty painless half of the inning, all told. On now to the top of inning number 4. It's the Cubs 1 and the Tigers nothing.
Shortstop, Ernie Banks.
This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. And this is fouled straight back. Now here it comes. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1 and 2.
All right, now you've just seen 2 straight breaking pitches miss away. So as a hitter, you're going to eliminate that. No way does he throw it a third time.
So after getting the strikeout on the fastball, not a bad time to check out our pitch speed comparison for our 2 starters. And you can see that one guy clearly the leader in this category so far, 95 miles an hour versus an even 90 for the other. 2-0 now.
Now, after the home run last time, you can see a more cautious approach this at-bat. They don't want to get burned again.
3-0 now.
Now that he's worked it to 3-0, he's got a couple of free pitches here to pick out one he really likes.
And he'll just make him throw one over here. 3-1. Here's the pitch. And maybe an excuse me swing there as this is tapped in front of the mound. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Number 17 will step in. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. And this is hit sharply on the ground toward the hole. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit.
Don't give up.
Miguel Montero will dig in. He singled his first time around.
Montero.
First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. On a big swing there, and he really got into it high and deep to left center field. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. And the runner will score from first. Andre Dawson will dig in here. He flew out his first time around. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0. Well, we'll give you a look there at the graphic. That's now 7 doubles for him on the season. Swing and a miss. Little too anxious there. 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. As a look, now the pitch. Swinging a high chopper to third. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Cubs pick up a run on the RBI double. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's now 2-0 Chicago. Alan Trammell will lead things off here in the home half of the 4th. Now the first pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Now the pitch. Fastball misses badly there, and he's behind 2-0.
This is a good approach when you're facing a pitcher you're not too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got.
The 2-0. Too high, and it's 3-0.
Oh, I think you'd be real happy with a leadoff walk. Something just to get things started against this guy.
That one's in there. 3-1.
Well, as we've seen so far, this isn't a team that's going to wait around too long to feel a pitcher out. They're an aggressive team all the way from top to bottom.
Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground to second. From a knee, he gets him. What a play.
On a ball hit like that, if you're the pitcher, you're thinking, oh, base hit. But not this time. What tremendous defense out there. Great diving stop, makes the play and gets the out, and the pitcher acknowledges it, and he's happy about it.
And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike one. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now.
Yeah, it's so hard to stay back against a guy like this. Unless you guess right, that thing's just so slow that it's almost impossible to keep from getting out on your front foot.
He'll try again. 1-2. Breaking ball there is down. Good job of laying off. It's back to 2-2. 2-2. Now a hard liner toward short, and that is going to be a base hit. Another multi-hit game for him here tonight. No surprise there as we take a look at the league leaders in hitting. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Miguel Cabrera will try it again. He flew out his first time. First pitch to him. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground towards short, and Cabrera's going to have himself a base hit.
Well, even when you keep him in the ballpark, he can be trouble. Here he's right on this pitch, and he smokes it into left field for a solid single.
Stepping in now, Lance Parrish. As this is popped foul behind the plate, it's strike one. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. From the stretch. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
1-1.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. And this one's up around the eyes, 2-1.
And one thing you can't do here, you cannot lose him and load the bases. He's still got a couple pitches to play with, but I'd expect this one to be somewhere in a strike zone.
Swing and a miss, strike 2.
There's not a whole lot of conviction in that swing. It was almost like an afterthought, like an emergency hack.
Here's the 2-2 offering. Swing hard liner to left center. And that's a base hit. And now third base coach Dave Clark's giving him the come on around third. And they're on the board as now it's a 2-1 ball game.
This team's got plenty of guys who can hit the ball out of the ballpark, but these straight singles will do the job as well.
Will Bryant will stride in again. He struck out swinging his first time. Here's the first offering. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Pause, now the pitch. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. He waits, now the pitch. In under the hands with a fastball, it's 1-2.
Still now on 1-2, you don't have to make the perfect pitch out there. The count is still well in your favor on the mound.
Here we go.
Swing and a miss at the curveball, and there's your second out of the inning. Justin Upton get a shot here with 2 on and 2 out here in the fourth.
Justin Upton.
A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Swung on and hit in the air to left. And he can't track it down. A base hit. And now they've got him caught in a rundown. And he's safe. Al Kaline will get a chance here in one of the bigger spots in the ball game thus far. Bases loaded now with 2 away. Here's the first offering. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats and left. He's ready now. The pitch. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. He's set. Now the pitch. And he goes up the ladder on him, but he lays off 1 and 2.
Yeah, that's a good spot to miss against a guy like this. He loves that pitch up in the zone. Most power hitters do, so that's not a bad idea to give him one above the letters.
And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. The big pitch here, 1 and 2. This is on the ground to short. Is he going to get out of this? He is. They get the force at second base, and the inning is over. Tigers get just the 1. We played 4 full. It's the Cubs 2 and the Tigers 1. Austin Jackson will make his way towards the box to lead off the 5th.
Designated hitter, Austin Jackson.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Now here's the pitch. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0. Pitch on the way. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
And it goes without saying, but this has to be in the strike zone. You don't want him on base to start off the inning.
The 3-1 coming. And that's off his leg on the mound. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. Revere will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
Now batting, second baseman
Ryan Sandberg will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Driven nicely into the gap, and it's going to get down and should be extra bases. Here's Jackson on his way to the plate. The relay, and he is in there with an RBI triple.
Yeah, and no matter how many of these you see in your lifetime, this is still one of the most exciting plays in all of baseball. You can see he's not stopping rounding second base, and he makes it all the way to third there with an RBI triple.
Ripped toward the gap in right. No one's going to get to this one, and it should be good for extra bases. And that'll plate the runner from third, as with that, the lead swells to 4-1. And he is in there with a 1-out triple. Ernie Banks will dig in now with 2 runs already home and a potential third waiting in the wings only 90 feet away. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. First offering on the way. In there for strike 1. Any thought to bringing the infield in here with 1 away?
Still a little early in my book. A run you can live with. What you don't want to do is let this snowball into a big inning.
Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. But a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Swinging a ball hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. Number 12 will dig in. 1 for 2, including a home run thus far. A changeup floats outside here for ball 1. Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. 1-0. Here's a swing and a ground ball. Foul. Here comes the 1-1. And he comes up empty there on a pitch in the dirt and falls behind now 1-2.
Yeah, that's in a great spot, too. Just
No,
hard,
that missed.
late
That's the ball.
movement working down and in.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. He goes the other way, and this one's going to split the gap for extra bases. Around first, on his way to second now. And he'll make it in there with a 2-out double.
Now batting.
Man,
Number
this is how you
17.
break out of a cold streak. This is his second hit of the ball game, and this one goes for extra bases. You can see that confidence is slowly starting to come back at the plate.
Your attention, please.
Now here comes the Tiger skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And a change is forthcoming as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. And that's in there for strike one. From the belt, the pitch. Fastball called for strike two.
Well, no taking now. He's going to have to swing the bat.
Good waist pitch, 1-2. Oh, you can tell he thought he had him.
I thought he had him too.
Swing and a ball hit fairly well, heading high and deep toward right center. And boy, the Cubs have come to play as this is good for extra bases as well. And that'll score the run from second as they open it up now to 6-1. And he is in there with an RBI triple.
Now batting. Catcher.
Miguel Montero will dig in. He
Montero.
doubled homer run last time around. Up and in for ball one.
1-0.
The early hit total, about what you'd expect in a score line such as this. Lays off again, and it's 2-0. In the dirt, it's 3-0 now.
And with 2 outs, you want to make sure those guys earn that run. Well, don't let them score on a wild pitch.
And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1. And he missed with it there, ball 4. It's a 2-out walk with the runner still at third.
The right fielder, number 10.
Andre Dawson is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike one. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now, 0-2. 4 runs here in this half inning. Runners lead from first and third. Here's the pitch. Swing and a hard hit ball towards the hole. And that'll get on through into right field for a base hit.
Now
Austin
batting.
Jackson. See what he can do here with 2 on and 2 out here in inning number 5. Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. First pitch coming. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike one.
Yeah, he needed that one. Something to give him a little bit of confidence.
Here's Verlander now on 0-2. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Late on the fastball there as this one skied out toward right. Kaline is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. All in all, 10 men come to the plate and 5 score. Ben Revere will step forward now to lead things off, and after that last half inning, his guys are going to have some work to do.
Yeah, those 5-run innings are tough to bounce back from, but there's still time. They don't need to panic. They just need to focus on getting a few guys on base here.
And a close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number 1. But hold on here now. He jumped out of that dugout in a hurry. He might ask for that out pole to be reviewed.
Well, I think we're going to have to wait and see what the word from the dugout is. But here's one more look at it. Man, that's tough to tell if he was out for sure from that angle. And I can see why this was a really tough call on the umpire.
Into the box, Lou Whitaker. As he'll take a look at ball 1. 1 run, 6 hits, and no errors in the ball game for the Tigers. Oh, and he had him guessing there, and it's a ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Up high, 2-1 now. Here it comes. And this will be fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Here he comes on 2-2. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Alan Trammell waits on deck. He goes the other way as this is hit well out toward deep left field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
This is a guy that doesn't really have great velocity, so when he elevates the fastball, it can lead to big problems. He gets away with it this time, though.
Alan Trammell is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. Well, that pitch isn't going to light up the radar gun, but it's been effective.
Well, it doesn't have to. If you get that good movement and put it in the right spot, it's plenty good enough to do the job.
Ready now on 1-1. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And Rizzo able to make the catch, and the inning is over. Jason Hayward will get settled in here as the Cubs look to get it going in their half of the 6th. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Now here's the pitch. Swinging a liner back through the box. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning. Ryan Sandberg will get another crack. 1 for 3 thus far. Starts him out with a slider too low for ball 1. He's ready. Now the pitch. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. 1-1 on the way. And this will find the seats behind the first base dugout. A runner at first with no outs here. And here's a ball hit in the air. Kaline has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out. Anthony Rizzo will stand in. He tripled homer run his last time. Now here's the first pitch. Goes the other way as this is lined to left, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out. And now Gracious, just getting the ball back into the infield is becoming a problem.
Now batting, shortstop
Ernie Banks will stand in. One of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far. Good changeup there to start it out from Verlander. It's strike 1. Fouled straight back. He's set. Now the pitch. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. Kirk Gibson start things off in the inning for Detroit. He'll be followed by Miguel Cabrera waiting on deck. Now he goes the other way, and he got a lot of it high and deep to left center field. Out of here. So they narrow the gap, and hey, don't count these guys out just yet. So a solo shot here to left center field. Number 14 on the season, and it's a 7-2 game now. Miguel Cabrera will come forward now. He has flied out in singles so far. First pitch coming. Fastball's too high here, 1-0. Not too many strikeouts on the ledger for him so far, but it hasn't really mattered.
Yeah, I think ideally you'd like to see him miss a few more bats, but as long as you're keeping guys off balance and you're letting your defense help you, you don't need to strike a ton of guys out to be successful.
And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now.
Well, you know, if there's anybody in this lineup capable of getting a rally started, this is the guy right here.
Oh, he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And no one will get this one. This is a hard-hit ball back up the middle, and he's going to have his second hit tonight as it's into center field for a base hit.
A good job there of making a 2-strike adjustment. Very compact there. He uses the middle of the field, and this just finds its way into center for a base hit.
First pitch coming. Now this is lined into left field for a base hit. Oh, and he can't come up with it.
They continue to rack up the hits. That puts runners on first and second now. But, as we always say, it's what you do with all those base runners that's important. And so far, they haven't done a whole lot. Just take a look at our score.
Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. 1-0 pitch now. And this one's in the dirt. And he'll get back in safely, as wisely he hadn't committed too strongly toward third base. From the stretch. Fouled toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats, out of play. Now the 2-1 pitch. Fouled back. Here comes a 2-2. Runner's going, and he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. First and second here with nobody out. The 2-2 one more time. He's running again. Pitch is high. The throw, but he gets back in time, safe at second base. Here's the 3-2 pitch. Again, he's off for second. Big swing there as it's hit pretty well out toward deep left field. Number 12 is there, and he has it for the out.
You know, he's kind of going through a stretch right now where the ball just isn't jumping off his bat. He got a good pitch to hit right here. Looked like he put a good swing on it, but it just didn't go anywhere.
First pitch on its way to Upton. Justin Upton stands in as he swings and misses for strike one.
Hey, he's probably lucky he didn't make contact on that one.
He waits, now the pitch. And this is high, a ball and a strike. A 1-1 now to Upton. And, oh, look out as the cutter ran way in and just about drilled him.
Yeah, he's not trying to hit him, I don't think, but sometimes you need to keep guys honest up there. I think that's all he was trying to do there.
A ball hit hard to the left side. And that's in there, base hit. And as a result of that errant throw back in, he'll advance 90 feet here and move up from second to third.
And this one will go down as an infield single, and a pretty painful one at that. It looks like he's all right out there, but things are getting worse for him now as this thing's going to load the bases.
Al Kaline will dig in now, hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Here's the first pitch to him. And he makes good contact there, but this is going to find the stands foul down the right field line. Pause, now the pitch. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Comes set, now the pitch. Lined hard to center field. Hayward is there, and that should be deep enough to score the run. Oh, and Hayward shoots off the cannon. He is out at home plate. Tigers are able to draw a run closer thanks to this solo home run. The 5, 6, and 7 hitters to start the 7th. It's the Cubs 7 and the Tigers 2. Number 12 will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the second inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. First pitch on the way. Fastball in there for a called strike. Some action now in the Tigers bullpen as they'll get a left-hander and a right-hander up the throw. Good arm action on the circle change, swung on and missed. 0-2.
And on 0-2, I'd be shocked to see another fastball in the strike zone.
And that is by him on into center field. So good hitting on 0-2 nets him a leadoff single. Number 17 will dig in. 2 for 3, including a triple. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. He's set, now the pitch. And he misses low with it, 2-0.
He's showing pretty good patience here for a rookie. Those were 2 tough takes, but he's got it to 2-0.
On to first, and how about that double play? Wow.
Well, this ball is hit sharply, but you'll see the pitch is working its way down in the strike zone, and that's very tough to elevate. It's going to wind up being an easy double play ball.
Here's the catcher now, Miguel Montero. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
I think that's consistent with how the strike zone gets called nowadays.
That's a ball.
That's a strike in the rule book, but most umpires won't give you that pitch anymore.
And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Wanted to go after the slider, but he holds off. 3-1.
Yeah, and you know what? You've got a better matchup on deck here with 2 outs. So on 3-1 now, they may not take any chances with this guy.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And Cabrera will make the catch to retire the side. 1 hit's all they get. Bottom half of the inning here in Detroit. Get up and stretch. It's the Cubs 7 and the Tigers 2. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Swing, hard hit ball to second. No problem here. 1 away. Lou Whitaker will get another crack. 1 for 3 thus far. And here's the first pitch. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder. This is foul for the first strike. The pitch. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
Yeah, ground ball out to start the 7th. Now an 0-2 count. He's looking sharp as ever.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2. And the pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball. Again, a 1-2. And a swing and a ball hit foul heading for the seats. So another foul ball here, and it remains 1-2. Now another 1-2. Now this is popped high in the air back near second. Banks is in his tracks now, and there's the second out of the inning. Alan Trammell will bat now. He popped out in foul ground last time. Now the first pitch. Swing and a miss on a pitch in the dirt, and it's strike 1. EK, the starter, creeping up on 100 pitches now, but that number alone doesn't appear to be affecting him too much at all.
Yeah, he still looks sharp. Still, with the way that teams handle pitchers nowadays, I don't think he'll wind up going much further.
And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
And even with 2 outs, this is a team that can still put something together here, especially in this part of the lineup, so you can't let your guard down.
Here's the 2-2 home. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
And a good job here of making him throw a lot of pitches. I mean, he probably doesn't have a whole lot left in the tank, so the more you make him work, the better your chances of getting a mistake.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. In there, a base hit.
Well, you've got a big lead out there on the mound, so on 3-2, it's challenge time. He comes with the good fastball here, but this ball gets turned around for a solid single. That's all right, though. Better that than walking.
Kirk Gibson will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here, a solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ballgame to this point.
Yeah, a hot shot that time and a tough read down there at third base. He just couldn't get the leather on it.
Miguel Cabrera will stand in trying to make it 3 straight 2-out hits as he's got a runner in scoring position at second with still 2 away. Now the first pitch. And a ball 1-0. I know we have a tendency in the media to get hung up on pitch counts, but this is a legitimate workload he's sweated through so far.
Yeah, anytime you get up around that 110 mark, you put in a full shift, and he's fast approaching it here.
Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
You're running out of chances here. It's the 7th inning. You can't let this rally go to waste.
Out of play. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Here he comes again, 1-2. to 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
And now with that pitch count getting up there just a little bit, you can see that some of these pitches are missing just a little farther away than they were earlier.
Now Cabrera awaits the 2-2. This is hit sharply to the left side. That's in there, base hit. And a relay home, and the runner is in from second.
Well, apparently they still got a pulse here. A run is in to score on the base hit, and now with another hit or two, they could really make this interesting.
On his way toward the mound now is skipper Joe Madden. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. Tommy Hunter trot in from the bullpen as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 out. Now here's the first pitch. Lance Parrish is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Be summoned now to be the pinch runner.
Tigers. Number 29, Cameron Maybin.
The 1-0. And here's a ball hit in the air. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. Cameron Maybin is going to go ahead and stay in the ballgame and play third now.
Now playing third
Andre
base.
Dawson will get us going now in the top half of the 8th.
Maybin.
Jose Iglesias has come into the ballgame now as he takes over as the new third baseman.
Now playing third base, number 8.
On to the 8th here as a slider is taken to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. Here's the 1-1. Hit the target, but this is low, 2-1. Now here it comes. And this is pulled fouled as he was way out in front there. Now the 2-2 pitch. And he struck him out. Austin Jackson will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Gets a good piece of it there, but this is foul off toward the third base coaching box. 1 out, nobody on. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. Now the pitch. And now he'll foul this one off as well to fall behind here, no balls and 2 strikes. A ball hit hard to the left side. But quick hands over there at third as he takes it for the second out. Jason Hayward will dig in. He singled his last time around. Swinging a ball hit well to the right side, but this will get into the crowd. Now here's the pitch. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. And now a pitch on the way. Now a swing by Hayward, but he got out in front a little too much as this will hook into the seats. A foul ball and right. Swing and a bouncing ball toward the hole. A flip to the pitcher covering as that will retire the side. So they breeze through this half of the inning. Will Bryant will lead things off here in the bottom half of inning number 8.
First baseman, Will Bryant.
Here's the first offering. And here's one that misses to the leadoff man in the inning. The number 6 hitter in the lineup. It's ball 1.
That's a pitch that you got to stay on top of, or else it'll take off on you just like that one did.
And that's swung on and fouled straight back. The 1-1. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. The 1-2. Now a cutter, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Here now the 2-2. And he is down on strikes again. So get your hats out. That's the third strikeout of the game. Justin Upton will get another shot now. 2 for 3 in the game. Oh, and he straightens him up with a fastball that time. It's ball 1.
He will definitely give you something to think about up there. There are no comfortable at-bats against this guy.
Hit hard but foul. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now the 1-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. There to take it is Rizzo, and there are 2 away now. Al Kaline will stand in now with 2 away, needing to really get something started here.
And their chances of getting back into this ball game are growing dimmer by the batter.
And this is going to be fouled into the diamond level seat. Here it comes. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
He just about went around. He was lucky to put on the brakes when he did.
Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now. Credit where credit's due. This guy's done a good job out of the bullpen.
No question. He's been able to hold that lead, and these guys really haven't threatened him at all.
And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Ryan Sandberg will get us started as they look for a little insurance here in the top of the ninth.
Ryan Sandberg.
First pitch to him. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now.
That got in his kitchen big time right there.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Got him. So he's down on strikes for the second time here tonight. Anthony Rizzo will dig in. He lined out hard in his last time around.
Anthony Rizzo.
Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes.
1-0.
Here's the pitch. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. 1-1 pitch is a circle change. It hits the target. 1-2. And he goes and chops this one out towards second. Throw on to first, and Verlander's got it going here. 2 away. Ernie Banks will dig in. Strikeout victim his last time. Starts him out with a slider for a strike.
I tell you, he's got a good pace, a good tempo to him out there right now.
Hit hard on the ground to short. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit. Number 12 will have a shot at history now, but he'll need a triple to complete the cycle. James McCann is into the ball game here as he takes over behind the plate.
Now catching.
Fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
Now you got to regroup after a 2-out single. You're in a dangerous spot in the lineup, so the inning's not over yet. Not by a long shot.
And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. Now a swing and a hard hit ball to short. And an underhanded throw is in time for out number 3. Cubs strand 1, but they lead it by 4. It's 7-3. Ben Revere will stand in now to lead things off, and he'll do so with the same pitcher still out there. Seems he's earned himself another inning.
I think that's a definite vote of confidence, but he's done a nice job since coming in, so you might as well ride that hot hand.
And here's a ball hit in the air. And this is going to work out for him. It's a base hit.
Well, sometimes that's how these rallies start. Little fluke hit, and now they're in business to start things out.
Lou Whitaker will stand in. He popped out in his last time. Couldn't quite hold back that time as the changeup fooled him for strike one. He's ready now. The pitch. Now a hard hit ball back up the middle. And that'll get by into center field for a base hit.
Oh, we got some life here now in the ninth inning. First and second now, and hey, one more base runner. You're going to bring the tying run to the plate. We've seen stranger things happen.
Fernando Rodney come on now in an awfully tough spot. There are two on here with nobody out. Alan Trammell will stand in now, and hey, give these guys credit. They're not going down without a fight.
I'll tell you what, they're not too far away from making a game out of this one after all.
First offering on the way. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Comes set, now the pitch. Fooled pretty badly there as he reaches to poke this one foul. From the belt, kicks and deals. And he won't offer it that. Too high, 1-2.
And even on 1-2 now, you got to expand the strike zone a little up there. You can't go down looking here. You've got to put this ball in play.
And this is fouled back and out of play. Big pitch here, 1-2. And they tie him up in proverbial knots there as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Pedro Strop come on here hoping to get the final 2 outs and pick up the save. First pitch coming. Kirk Gibson comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. First and second now, one man out. The 1-0 home. Gets under this one as this is hit high and pretty deep out there to center field. Hayward is back and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
Well, he fails here in his bid for a 5-hit ball game, but he's had a game to remember, no doubt about it.
Hector Rondon is on now to try to close things down here in the ninth. Start to loosen up in the on-deck circle as he'll bat with 2 on and 2 out here. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seat. From the stretch. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
And it's worth pointing out that they're burning through that bullpen here in game 1 of this series. That could have an effect on the rest of this week.
And that's taken outside for a ball, so he's worked it back to 2-2 now.
Now this needs to be a strike here on 2-2, because if not, now all of a sudden the runners are off with the next pitch.
Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. Here's another 2-2. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Payoff pitch coming. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. But this will get fouled, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Now the 3-2 pitch. And he's just going to make him throw as many pitches as he can as he fouls another one away, and it's still folded 3-2. Once again, a 3-2. Back up the middle, and that'll get through. It's into center, a base hit. The throw to the plate, and the runner will score from second. And now there's no happier person in the ballpark. Darrell Evans just recorded his first hit as a big leaguer. And as you'd expect would happen, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
And you know, Matt, nothing can quite prepare you for this kind of moment. Of course, as a player, you always expect to do well. And in your head, you've got a certain idea of what it's going to feel like.
And hold that thought as this ball is through the infield for a base hit. And the run will score from second as it's back to just a two-run ball game now. Well, partner, this one might not be over yet as the lead has shrunk to just two now as they continue to chip away at this deficit. Will Bryant will stand in now in what could be one of the bigger at-bats of the ball game.
And what he has to do right here is put his 0 for 4 out of his mind. He hasn't had the greatest of performances to this point in the game, but he could make up for it with a big hit right here.
And now the Cubs bullpen will start working here as both a lefty and a righty are up. Runners leap from first and third. Here's the pitch. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball one.
They're definitely making him work out there. He came in trying to shut the door, and he has not had an easy time.
The 1-0. Now a drive to right field. This could do it. Game over. Walk-off home run. So it's a three-run shot to straightaway right field. And none bigger than that one as this ball game is over.
Let's go ahead and give it to this guy. He's as deserving as anybody.
So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show. The Tigers win it 8-7. Good night from Detroit.
For the Cubs, 7 runs on 13 hits. No errors. They left 7 men on base. The winning
to center. Hicks going back. And now over. Makes the catch on the warning track. Aaron Hicks, 420.